you want boundaries?
I don't have those boundaries.
Well, before I loved freedom, but now I like it. But to a certain extent, I do need boundaries and restrictions.
It's bad that I skip school, but then after I get home at like 5 to go to work, so all my homies come over and then we go out and we do our thing, and then I just come home before they get home at 2 or 3 in the morning, and then I just go to sleep before like they come home when they notice.
Oh, dude, where's the party at, you know? What are you doing this weekend? You know, I wasn't worried about the schoolwork. I would just go to school for social. You know, the social aspect, to talk to people, girls or whatever.
Freshman year, I just started skipping, going downtown, playing games, and then, yeah, that's it.
And what caused you to start skipping?
Like projects that were due, and I didn't do them, so you skip like 5 days, and then it just becomes a habit. So I skipped for like a year and a half. We try to go back to school, make a bet how long we can go back to school for, but it's only like 2 days until we start skipping again. And it's usually because when we go back into the classes, we have all these projects due, and then no one's like done it, so we decide to skip again. I just told myself I ain't gonna go back to school, and then all the the problems go away, like homework, whatever. You don't even think about it no more. It's just go and have fun. Minorities, parents, like some of them are like Spanish, Asian, Vietnamese, whatever. It's like when you send home the report card, the parents are like, what grade you get, A, B. Some of them don't even look at the report cards because yeah, and then they don't look at the absence either, They can't like read it, and then it's like when you make fake excuses, you can write whatever you want, parents look at it, they're like, what's this? You're like, oh, it's my homework, you gotta sign it. So the parents sign it, you just turn it in, skip school, It's easy.
Well, I worked that night, so I think that had something to do with it too, because I would get off like at midnight or 11 and have to get up at like 6 in the morning the next day. So I wouldn't make it every day, I would just want to sleep in.
Of course. You
Yeah.
were working that late schedule?
Yeah.
And so, when are you supposed to get your homework done? And
Yeah, I had no time to do homework and stuff like that.
I'm 17, and my criminal history background is I got 2 robberies and 1 burglary. I've done a lot of other stuff too, and I was in for some other kind of stuff too. But I got out this summer before like school started, and I came out here. I used to stay at like my own neighborhood, which was bad, And then I came out here, and then I got introduced to John, talked to my PO, and then just started like get a job around here and go to school, and then just try to change your life. And then like if I go back to my neighborhood, everybody else what they're doing over there is like different what I'm doing over here, cause like it's far and I stay here now, so it's just I don't be kicking it with them that much, and I'm just over here just trying to make my money and just go to school.
It kind of has a lot of things to do with the single parents as to why people are being gang members or getting out of school because they don't have both parents looking down on them.
I started selling drugs sophomore and freshman, like towards the end of freshman year. So it was like the best time to be out selling drugs in the morning times. Everybody's in school or everybody's at work or doing something. So then I did that until I got caught up or whatever. And then that's when
I was just like, well, there's nothing wrong. I just don't want to go to school. But the real reason was what was wrong is that I was depressed, I was angry, and I just didn't want to go to school. I was angry at the whole world. I was angry at myself for not knowing why.
When being pregnant in school, you talked a little bit about that was hard. Was it you or somebody else in the room that said?
That was someone else.
Somebody else said she was uncomfortable.
But it's hard because people want to judge you. They do a lot of wrong, but they'll be the first to stone you. They'll be the first to judge you if you are pregnant in school or if you're having sex. Oh, she's a whore, or she's a slut, or he da this or he's that because they got a kid or because they're pregnant or because I mean, there's stereotypes here, and that needs to stop. People will feel a lot more comfortable if they're just themselves. People try to please everyone else, and honestly, I tried to please so many people as a teenager, and you know what I realized is that before you can please anyone else, you gotta please yourself, and people will like you just for you. And I think a lot of more people would be happier if they just were themselves and went to school and stopped trying to please everyone, because you'll know your true friends by the way you truly act.
Because they kicked me out because I brought a weapon to school, 3 weapons to school, and that's how they kicked me out. They said I couldn't come for till next year, like a whole year. So yeah, I needed to get back in school. So yeah, that's when I went to New Star.
And did you know that you weren't supposed to bring weapons to school?
Yeah, I did, but kind of went through my mind that should I bring it, should I not. I forgot to take it out, and it was in my backpack. Yeah, so the principal already went in there to check, and they found the weapons.
Do you think that you should have been kicked out for having 3 weapons in your bag at school?
Yeah.
What did you have?
A gun, a baton, pepper spray.
Why did you have those?
Supposedly some people wanted to beat me up and stuff like that. Yeah.
How did you know about someone wanting to beat you up?
Because I heard a rumor around there that's been going on. Then like a week later, I fought actually a week before that happened. I fought with 2 guys because they were messing around with me. They were saying stuff to me. I got pissed.
So what do you mean when they were messing around with you? Did they assault you?
Yeah, they started saying hella stuff like bad words to me and all that stuff.
This was in school or outside?
Yeah, in school.
In school. So that's where you took something.
Yeah.
Do you feel like schools aren't safe for kids and that's why you had to defend yourself? Like the principals and the teachers, they're not going to protect you?
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure the principal knew about it and they didn't do nothing. Yeah, that's why.
And you look like you're a strong guy. You're not a little pipsqueak, but you still feel like you needed weapons.
Yeah, because it wasn't 2. It was 20 or 10. Yeah.
That's scary, and I'm sure also, is it hard to focus on your schoolwork and your homework when you're just worried about some kids beating you up?
Yeah, because you're thinking what they're going to do and stuff like that. What should you do? Stuff like that.
So you didn't have anyone that you could have talked to there to get some help?
Not
really. Having to defend yourself?
Not really. Because I don't think the teachers really care.